Let's create the function called const updateProduct so we can actually start firing all these functions we created, so collecting them into one. And this is going to be an async one as above, and inside the parameters we're going to pass through an ID, which is a string. We're going to pass through the updated product, which is going to be a partial because we want some optional options inside, and it's going to be based on the product interface. And we're going to be not returning anything, so it's going to be a void here. Zooming a little bit. Now inside the curly bracket, or inside the logic of the function, we're going to start by doing a try catch. We might as well do the catches. So it's just done. So if we have an error, print out the error. Great. Now inside the try, we're going to first do the token as before by using destructuring. So we only take that out. We don't need the other thing, which I just forgot which was, the ID. There we go. And once we have this, we can start firing out the specific function we want to do. So I want to create one called updateProduct response. I'm going to set this to an await statement and fire the function we created in the last video, which is on product on server. So the logic that handles all things goes to the server immediately. It has 3 different parameters here because it also does that up here. So 1, 2, 3, token, ID, and updated product, which is the one we're firing. Then we will do update product in state, which is the next part here where we located the product with the ID. And then we'll pass through the updated product here. I'm gonna spell this correctly, product, and just move the C one bit here. So like this, product response, and then finally I'm going to do an await fetch product. This is important because we're using Mongo. So whenever we are firing a function, we change something on the backend, it doesn't automatically update. And if we don't attach this here to update, if you try to update the same element inside of Mongo, it will actually create an error with the ID. So it doesn't track it properly if you don't update it. And then we'll just do a console. Screw the console log. We don't need that. So, did I misspell something here? Update. Oh, it's without the D. It's just update product on server, not updated. Good. So let's save this. Go to our browser. Refresh it. I'm just gonna create. I actually have to delete some of these. So the testing things I did. Woo! No more left. Test. Create. So I'm going to update this. I'm going to clean this, and then we will fire the function called this. So we get this unexpected token p product where is not valid JSON. And if I refresh this, you can actually see the function actually updated to the server. So we actually get it through, but there's an issue with how some of the logic that's been created doesn't work properly. And there's a reason for this. So whenever I go here, so whenever I created this 2-3 videos ago with update product on server, I returned a response JSON, and I didn't spot the error at the time. So I had to go look into the backend, and I wasn't completely following instructions from this one. So this is the backend function from the express backend that Søren created, where we have other update product by ID. And the response I got was part of this. So product in here, that is what I saw. And this is not JSON. This is just the string that we get returned. So I can't do here or just do a response JSON because that's not what I'm getting returned. That's why this one has an error, but the other part is actually still going through. So we need to redo this. I'm gonna just mark this out quickly, and then we'll do some code above here. So we need to redo it. Instead of getting JSON, we need to do, the response we get is actually text instead. So we're gonna do one called response text, and we set this to await and response text instead. That's the first part. Now we're gonna do a try catch error here, and inside the try, we're going to do a return, and then we're going to pass the JSON into the text. So instead of it going nuts over these JSON objects, we're actually now getting something we can use inside the the Vue framework or environment. Good, so that's the first part here. So return this, and then we'll have our catch. And we don't need the actual error, we just want to get the catch, and then we'll return the message just as we had on the backend, which is the response text. And since we're using TypeScript, we have to declare this. So I'm going to declare this as an unknown if we're not completely sure what it is, and also as a product. And just a quick rundown of what this actually does, these two here. So first we will tell the system that it's sort of like the same as when we use an any type inside of TypeScript, so it can be anything. So we convert this into an unknown first, and then we will tell this to be a product in the end. So we're actually doing sort of a little of a little hack. This is not optimal, but this is a quick fix for this one. So if we really were to, I should have rewritten the update product on server and then changed a few things down here, but maybe I'll do that again. But for now, a quick fix will be this, and we'll go check. I'm gonna click save, of course, and let's go to the browser. So change this to many2s and click update, and now we get the updated version of this one here. We could also attach the message we get from the backend. So it would say like product updated here, but it's just a console log, so it's all right. All right, see you in the next video.